Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol, talking about marriage, relationships, and getting what you want from them. And in this video, I'm going to talk about a problem I see once in a while, which is all to do with following advice about minimizing communication patterns. And this advice is out there for men, it's out there for women, and primarily what they do is they say, okay, there is a problem where if you are too eager to connect the other person, you're too gushy, you're calling them too much, you're texting them too much, you're seeking them out, that if you do this, you will slowly drive down your attractiveness in your partner, and you will slowly make them lose interest in you, and you hand all the power in the relationship to them. So don't do it. Should you communicate? Yes, you should, but you should always keep a sort of a handle on it where you don't do it too much. And I mean, one of the most popular pieces of advice out there I've seen is, you know, for every 3 times they text you or call you, you should only do it twice back. And this advice has been out and around for ages. I mean, just have a copy of the rules, you know, dating and marriage advice for women, 1995, and here's perfect examples of some of this sort of stuff. And this is the first, couple of chapters. So don't meet him halfway or go Dutch on a date. Don't call him and really return his calls. Always end phone calls first. Don't accept a Saturday night date after Wednesday. What else we got? Always end the date first. Stop dating him if he doesn't buy you a romantic gift. Don't see him more than once or twice a week. And generally, you know, keep it all. Don't open up too fast. Be honest but mysterious. Slowly involve them in your family. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that is all about limiting the communication, slowing everything down, and basically withdrawing attention to get the other person to try and more aggressively, more assertively seek you out. Make you harder to get so that they seek you out. And this does work. It does work. But it runs into problems in relationships where both people are trying to follow that advice. So just imagine if the rule that both of you are following is for every 3 points of contact the other person initiates, I'm only going to initiate 2. Well, so if you call 20 times, I'm going to call you back 15. If I'm calling you back 15, you're only going to call back 12. If you're only calling me back 12, I'm only going to call back 9. If I'm only calling you 9 times, you're only going to call back 6. I'll only call back 4 times, you only call back 3. I'll only call back 2. You only call back 1. I'll wait for you to contact me again. And you get this mutually assured destruction, this constant escalation, let's be honest, this is just a pissing match where both of you are trying to be in charge of the relationship, and winning is becoming more important than the relationship. And when you try and actively win the relationship this way, you often end up losing it. And you can turn things that were small things into big things if both of you are really aggressively trying to endlessly gain the upper hand in the relationship. For the most part, people get to some point where they kind of reach a breaking point and someone folds and connects. But if you're both really determined to hold frame and not budge an inch, eventually the relationship will go to a bad place. Both of you are going to see and perceive each other as testing the other. Both of you are going to see and think that you should be pushing back on those tests and being dominant and assertive and not budging. And pretty soon you can get to this really, really dark place. It can go from an average relationship into a really bad one when both of you are upping the ante very, very quickly. Now, and this is actually something I've seen in an awful lot in relationships where guys have finally learned the advice, stand up for yourself, be strong, be more alpha. And it works really, really well until they reach some sort of magical threshold where she wasn't actually trying to be rude. She wasn't actually trying to be offensive, yet it was read as such, so he pushed back on it, which makes you be all defensive and push back on that. He just reads that as another test. She reads him as being completely obnoxious. And now she's a jaded bitch and he's a horrible man, and it goes round and round and round and round. Now, so it's just something to be aware of. If you're both playing by the rules, whether it's the old-time girly girl rules or the new-time game rules, which you can read about all over the internet, you have to be really careful. You're not setting yourself for this path of mutually assured destruction. And that's about it. The video is done. Gonna leave it there. Please like, share, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow.